Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. She a Louisiana with truth on blast. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Receive so strong that the lies won't last. Lil Pop, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Pop, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Pop. Who bring the proof? Lil Pop. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Truth don't beat, you gon' stand on that. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Pop, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Pop, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Shut it down, baby. Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. She a Louisiana with truth on blast. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Receive so strong that the lies won't last. Lil Pop, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Pop, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Pop. Who bring the proof? Lil Pop. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Truth don't beat, you gon' stand on that. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Pop, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Pop, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Shut it down, baby. Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. She a Louisiana with truth on blast. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Receive so strong that the lies won't last. Lil Pop, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Pop, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Pop. Who bring the proof? Lil Pop. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lupa, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lupa, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lupa, baby. True too strong, wipe them down. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. From the bullshit of bees, wipe them down. It's Lupa, baby. Shut it down, baby.
Hey y'all, happy Monday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Monday, baby. We are back with another one, y'all. I'm trying to get it together and get back in the flow like I used to be. Very consistent with my live streams. That's why I plan 2 live streams for today so we can try to bust this algorithm wide open, baby. Okay, listen, y'all. I was not expecting our live stream yesterday to do the numbers that it did. Okay. I was so excited when I woke up this morning. I was like, okay, look at YouTube pushing me in the algorithm. Because y'all know the Claressa topic is real, real hot right now. So I wasn't expecting it because I had been gone for a little minute, but baby, them numbers went crazy last night. So that's why we back with another one. We're gonna see what happens. Even if this one don't do like yesterday, we still gonna keep going, to correct the algorithm. If because sometimes it'll go a little crazy, and I think that's what it did because it's a hot topic right now. But anyways, and then later on we're gonna be talking about Tyrone Davis Jr. because that story is viral and real interesting also, y'all. So that's gonna be our second live for today. Let me see who we got in here. Thank y'all for y'all patience in the chat. Miss Shalene, we got my bro Terry. Thank you for the copyright. I don't know if I'm playing a video today. I do have some screenshots, so we just gonna hold it in the chat. Thank you for the copyright and fair use, bro. Hey, Miss Becca. Hey, Queen Lily. Hey, sweet Queen. Thank you to you and my other mods that's in the chat holding it down. Period. We got Miss Stephanie. We got who else? Who else? Let me see. Did I say Miss Becca? I think I did. Hey, Queen Money. Hey, Miss Mercedes. Hey, Snooky. Hey, Salita. Miss Diggs, Miss Deborah, Miss Darlene, Zaisha, my love. You see, I done called y'all 2 days in a row. CSBN in the building. CSBSN. My bad. We got Miss Jackie. We got, let me see, who else? Who else? Miss Ramona. We got Miss Cornelia. We got Wendy in the building. We got Miss Demetria. We got Savy. Okay, period. If you like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash at me $sign Lupac 2. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to my coffee people that support that app. You can also support the platform by getting a super chat or a super sticker. Y'all know I always set a little goal of 15. It ain't much, it ain't mandatory, but it's greatly appreciated because it contributes to the revenue of this particular live stream. You can also support me via gifts on the vertical stream, the portrait stream. That's what we on right now, y'all. Shout out to the people who do support via gifts. I know everybody probably don't even know what that is, child. But anyways, please y'all watch those ads as they come through and please hit that like button. And if you see the hype button, hype your girl up, okay? And we're gonna keep bringing this content, baby. These receipts. Hey, Latte. Hey, Miss Jackie. Hey, Miss Denise. Hey, Sadie. Baby, y'all coming in here, okay? Let me find out y'all interested in Claressa and Papoose, baby. They've been, you know what, y'all? I honestly don't think that Papoose likes all that attention. Well, at least not negative for sure. I think it's Claressa who's more so the attention seeker than it is Papoose. Because if y'all notice, he's real nonchalant and kind of standoffish, and he be brushing her off a lot. Even with the viral clip of her trying to, ask him for a kiss, and he pushed her away a little bit. So I don't know, y'all. I don't think he's with all of that attention, especially when it's not good attention. Dang, my child made it to Chick-fil-A fast. His ass must have been feeding. I'm gonna have to get on him when he get back because he literally just left the house. My bad, y'all. Hey, child of God. Hey, Keisha, K Brown, Nubian Queen, Sierra, Q Colson. Shout out to my green team in the building, holding it down for Pop. I love y'all. All right, y'all. So we just gonna get into it because, like I said, we got 2 lives scheduled for today. So I ain't gonna hold it up too much, okay? I kind of want to familiarize y'all with how the beef between not so much Claressa and 50 Cent, but it's more so Papoose and 50 Cent. And then Claressa chimed in, she gotta be manly. She just gotta do. Uh, she should have stayed out of that. And from what I heard, because I was watching a clip earlier, Papoose told her to stay out of it, and she still chimed in. So yeah, not giving very much submissive. And men don't like women who ain't submissive. Babe. You say, where's Auntie Timo? If you go on her page, she actually made a post. So she said she had some stuff going on. Um, I don't know if she said family loss or something along those lines. It's hard for her during the holidays. So yeah, she did make a post updating everybody. All right, y'all. Let me pull something up so we can get into. Matter of fact, before I pull the receipts up, let me read y'all this because I had let's see, hold up. I had Googled to see how the beef initiated between Papoose and 50 Cent because I wanted to know, like, how did this come about? Now, I know they had beef in the past because 50 Cent did have beef with damn near everybody in the hip hop industry. Okay. So I wanted to see how this beef kind of like resurfaced in a sense because it can't just be random. Like, what happened for them to start up trolling each other again? So that's why I Googled that, y'all. Hey, Scorpio, you said I didn't get a notification. I don't know. Y'all know YouTube be tripping with the notification. So it says, it started with 50 Cent trolling Papoose around New Year's Eve 2026, which just happened. 50 Cent reignited his long running tensions with Papoose by posting an AI generated clip on Instagram. Hold on. Let me see. Do I have an echo, y'all? Because one of my girls said that I had like a noise in my live stream yesterday and nobody told me about it. Now, one person told me I had a noise in the background. So y'all, please let me know if y'all hear interference. If my service is nervous, if y'all hear interference, if y'all hear an echo, whatever, any kind of sound, because I don't like that. I personally don't like when I go to somebody's live stream and it's a lot of distracting noises. So I don't want that to happen on my channel either. So if y'all do hear it, let me know, please, because I don't want that to, be a distraction when I'm doing my live stream because I can't hear it on my end. You say I sound good? Okay. A few other people let me know also if the sound is good too. Because somebody did say, did y'all hear a noise yesterday on my live stream? Or maybe because, sometimes it'll be y'all too. Let's put that out there. Sometimes it'll be something on y'all end as well. So, and it was kind of odd to me that nobody said nothing about noise yesterday on my live stream. So let me know if y'all remember, if y'all heard like a distraction yesterday from the live. Ever since she met Pap, things been left. Yep. Yep. And I think it got a lot to do with the fact that he's still a married man. Like at the end of the day, he has not broken ties with his wife, y'all. I feel like nothing good comes from that type of union. Yes, they might not be together, they didn't parted ways, but they are still legally married. God blesses unions. Okay? Unions from God are blessed. No, that's not how it go. You let that man sever ties and then you get with him. So that's probably why they don't have no good luck within that union. You say if I'm not mistaken, Papoose started it for speaking about that Diddy documentary he did on Netflix. Oh, I don't know. I didn't see nothing about it. I heard it yesterday as well. You did? Okay, thank you. But y'all, like I say, anytime y'all hear noise, please let me know during the live stream so I could try to correct it. God definitely not blessing that mess. Hey, Miss Duncan. All right, so according to Google, y'all, now this is just from Google. We ain't saying that it's actual factual, but I pulled this up from Google Chat GPT, and it says that it started with 50 Cent trolling Papoose around New Year's Eve 2026. 50 Cent reignited his long-running tensions with Papoose by posting an AI-generated clip on Instagram that placed Papoose and boxer Claressa Shields, Papoose's partner, into a dramatic movie scene, captioning it jokingly about ASSAULT and New Year's. Many saw this as a jab referencing reports about Papoose allegedly getting physical with someone over a comment about Shield, right? And then it says Papoose quickly responded with his own AI content Rather than ignore it, Papoose fired back with an AI generated video of 50 Cent dancing in heels and a bikini, mocking 50's credibility and even questioning whether he needed a ghostwriter. A recurring insult in their back and forth. I did see that. I did. That was funny, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I did see both parts. Okay. I went on 50 Cent page and I seen what he posted. And then and then I went on Papoose page and seen what he posted as well. So but I ain't gonna lie, both of them been having some little funny clips, child. Both of them been going at it, trolling really good. So then it says, the exchange turned personal and broader. 50 Cent escalated by mocking Papoose's remarks and taste in partners. Oh my God. Y'all know that's been kind of like whispering in the streets a little bit about Papoose liking his women kind of manly. Now they did say that. Let me be fair. They did say that about Remy Ma also, but I don't get manly from Remy Ma. Now, people have speculated that Remy Ma was allegedly liking the girls. Let's say that, but she never gave stud energy. So I don't know where they get butch or manly when they look at Remy Ma because it don't give that to me. Maybe her past look, she used to wear the shortcuts and kind of dress tomboyish, but a lot of females do that. So I never got, I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? I never got manly or butch from Remy, but you do get that from Claressa because, I mean, hey, she is a boxer. She is a boxer. So at the end of the day, you can kind of credit that towards her being a female boxer, but it's still kind of like, most men don't want a man, let alone acting manly, looking manly. That's a whole nother thing. So I don't know, child. So that's what 50 Cent was kind of, that's what he was kind of saying. So it says, let me see where we at. Hold on, y'all. The exchange turned personal and broader. 50 Cent escalated by mocking Papoose remarks and tasting partners, calling the people in Papoose's life handsome in a jokingly disparaging way. The back and forth wound up pulling Claressa Shields directly into the drama, with Shields herself later defending Papoose and telling 50 to shut up. Then it says, what sparked the initial flare up, y'all? While this specific social media battle kicked off with the New Year's AI video trolling by 50, their underlying tensions go back years. I do know that, including past online jabs over family members and friendships, and occasionally involve Shields because of her relationship with Papoose, which 50 has repeatedly referenced and mocked online. So then we have, in short, 50 Cent's social media trolling of Papoose and Claressa Shields kicked off the latest round. Papoose answered back creatively with AI clips, and they've been escalating with humorous but personal digs that have drawn in Shields and the broader hip hop community. Yes, everybody been sharing it. So he's been going real crazy. Remy is getting under their skin. Yes, she is. But you know what? She can't help it because Remy is that girl. Like, I love y'all. I love me some Remy. I love me some Remy. She's one of those girls who ain't gotta do too much because she look good without makeup and she look good with her makeup too. So she's one of those girls. Like she look good. I'm always give a female her credit, baby. And the fact that we talked about this a little bit yesterday, y'all, but Claressa makes it so obvious that she has some underlying obsession with Remy Ma. Like the timing. It's the timing that gets her caught up and people catch it on social media. Everybody is not oblivious to the BS, baby. Some people are very analytical and logical and be catching it, like myself. But it's the timing, y'all. It's definitely the timing because Remy can post a video, right? And she don't even have to be, she could be posting a video on some humble-ish and not even like you know, flexing or whatever, and then it be the people in the comments gassing her up, and then Claressa will post a video basically gassing her own self up. Like, let the people do it, baby. Let the people do it. Thank you, child of God. That's my first super. You say some people don't know that God ordained marriage in SCX. That's true. That is true. That's why I say once that union is blessed under God, especially when you get married in a church, and I believe that they say you become as one, and once God blesses that marriage, that's when the blessings come in. So it could be why it could be a big possibility why so much is happening or so much negativity is surrounding their situationship because it's not a blessed union. That man is still legally married. And I honestly don't think Remy's still with either the block captain right now, y'all. Because they ain't been well, even though she never really did go public with him, outside of when it was kind of forced because she exposed Claressa and Papoose, but she hasn't been posting anything with him. To be honest, well, I haven't seen it. So she been kind of on the hush hush with it. So if they are still together, nobody really knows. Soon 50 Cent will be battling with everyone in the entertainment business. Yup, he do. Now we gotta say that even though I like 50, I do feel like sometimes he do a little too much. Like when it's a serious situation or whatever, he go overboard with the trolling. So sometimes he do be doing a little too much, like a little too much. It be funny sometimes, but sometimes you gotta know when to joke and know when to sit on it. And he don't know when to sit on it. Okay. Hey Talisa. Hey Miss Renee. Hey discussion boy, my love. You said wait, let me go up. Did I miss something? You said how long you been on? Not that long. Hey Miss Marjorie. I know I gotta watch. I still haven't had a chance to watch Neo Tarot video, y'all. I'ma watch it. 50 is petty. He's a cancer. Oh, that explains it. Remy got her new network going. She busy. Fags. Like she's she clocking them that money on. So let me show y'all this. Let's pull this up. So this is kind of how Claressa came into the beef, y'all. This is what I found. This is what I found, baby. Let's see. Let me go to the bottom. We're gonna start with the first one. No, this is not the first one. This gotta be the last. Because this is basically 50 saying he gonna leave her alone. So let me see. Hold up, y'all. How did I upload them? Let's see. Quote, hey 50, quote lover. Okay. So it kind of started off with, I don't know if y'all seen it, but 50 Cent posted a video. I'm gonna have to try to log into my when we do our next live, y'all. I'm gonna try to log into my Instagram because that even if I can't play them because music be in the background, I can still pull y'all. So I don't know if y'all can hear that, but the interview playing from yesterday. They just started playing in the background. I don't know why I do that sometimes. But anyway, so what's up, Big Stack? Um, so this was posted, y'all. Claressa posted this because 50 Cent, 50 Cent posted a video where it was a performance in Shreveport, right? Shreveport, Louisiana, if y'all familiar. Shout out to my Shreveport people, baby. Um, it was like a performance or whatever, and from what I heard, 50 Cent invited Claressa personally. I don't know how true that is. I heard that through the streets, baby. Okay. Because people was putting that in the comments. People were saying in the comments that people not telling the whole story. They just painting this certain narrative to make it look like Claressa was being thirsty. I'm gonna be fair, y'all. They painted this narrative to make it seem like she was just being thirsty or whatever, trying to get his attention, like kind of backing that butt up on him a little bit when he was performing and he dodged her. That's the way the video was painted, right? And it did kind of look like that. I ain't gonna lie. But from what some people were saying in the comments is that you have to see the clip in its entirety because she was personally invited to the event by him, was on stage with him and everything. So yeah. So let me read this to y'all because this was posted. Claressa said after he posted that video, she said, "Hey 50 Cent, woke lover alert. You hooked me up with a flight to Shreveport and a hotel room. Talk about a VIP. You even invited me to help out with your nonprofit for the kids. You're still invited to the fight. I'm still honored you perform on stage holding my heavyweight world championship belt. Hashtag truth." And according to the people, Claressa posted the receipts in her story and on her Snapchat, on YouTube and on Snap or whatever, showing, the details to him inviting her and him booking her room and all of that, y'all. So to me, that's kind of unfair. Like if you trolling somebody, even if y'all at odds, at least be honest, because that's very deceptive and what's the word? What's the word? Deceptive. Shit, that's the word. That's very deceptive to put out a narrative knowing that's not the full truth, or to paint this narrative like she just was so fanned out behind him and he actually invited her. Now y'all trolling back and forth, that's all good and cool, but don't do that. Like at least be honest. If you're gonna put out some receipts about somebody, be honest with the receipts, especially if there's proof to show or to go against it to rebuttal it. Y'all know how I move, child. Y'all know how I move. Even if I don't care for you, I'm not gonna lie on you. We ain't doing that. We ain't finna do that. But she should. I do feel like she should have stand down, because at the end of the day, well, I'm old school, y'all. Everybody might not feel like this, but if two men is going at it, let the men handle it. Because I feel like when you jump into a situation when it's two men, it does make it worse. Because now it gets a little more personal, and it could be where it could be eventually dying down, and then you jump into it and kind of like reignite the situation or make it worse. And now your man, he fighting for himself and you at this point. So I don't know, but people did say that 50 Cent, well, technically, to be honest, he kind of brought Claressa into it, because with the AI clip that he posted, y'all, it was of Papoose and Claressa. So technically he did bring her into it, but I still would have stayed out of it and let my man handle it, right? But Claressa thinks she can beat everybody up. So she thinks she can beat everybody up, child. So she probably like, let me put my little 1-2 in it. So this was posted. Now let's get to the next one. We got 135 in the building, y'all. Please hit the like button, okay? Show your girl some love with the likes. Help push me even more so in the algorithm. Support my goal if y'all can. Come on, y'all. Let's do our big one. Shout out to Miss Tanya yesterday, because she seen my little goal was struggling and she cleared out my whole goal. So big ups to Miss Tanya. If anybody else wants to sponsor the live like that, y'all can. Okay, even if it's two people, if y'all want to split it, and if the goal is struggling and y'all want to split it up and sponsor this live stream, y'all can do that also. But big shout out to Miss Tanya for doing it, because she didn't have to, but she did, to show me a little extra love, baby. A little extra love. All right, let me show y'all this. Hold on, let me take this down. Let me go to the next receipt. Share screen. Let me see which one I want to put up next. So we got this one. Okay, I'm gonna show this one last. So the next one will be, is this the Shade Room? No. This is, what's the name of that page? The Neighborhood Talk. All right, let's go to that one, y'all. So the Neighborhood Talk was kind of speaking on, they put up multiple posts about the situation that was going on as well. So it says, Claressa Shields says 50 Cent can shut the F up amid his ongoing feud with her man, Papoose. MFers ain't never been the best in their field, right? So that's what Claressa said. She made a post saying MFers ain't never been the best in their field, no matter what era of their, what does that say? Career. So 50 Cent can shut the F up for real. So that's what she clapped back with, y'all. She ain't like that. Her man, you know what? That also kind of made it seem like your man losing the fight. Let me jump in. Like, you shut up. You shut the F up. Leave him alone. Leave my man alone. That's the energy that it gave, y'all. Hey, Tokyo. Terry said, y'all heard Lupac, help me out with the likes. Please, baby. Please, baby, please. And the goal. Don't leave the goal out, baby. The likes and the goal, period. She loves challenging people to fight. She do. And she better be careful with that, because at the end of the day, you have a lot of young girls looking up to you, and you don't want, just because you know how to do something or you're good at something, doesn't mean that you're supposed to, take advantage of that and use it outside of what it's actually meant for. Like, don't just be out here beating everybody up or calling everybody out to fight just because you're a fighter. You don't see nobody else doing stuff like that in that field, just calling people out because they beefing or, well, if you want to fight, then you come to the ring, or I'll pay $100,000 for whoever want to fight. Girl, be great, be good at your craft. And like I said, there's a lot of young girls looking up to you, but don't all that extra stuff is unnecessary. It's very much unnecessary because ain't nobody finna fight you. Ain't nobody finna be fighting you. That's why they have CCL laws. Imagine running into her on the streets and she trying to fight you. Child, you will put your hands on me, baby. Listen, we ain't finna do that. Especially when you know you ain't finna win that fight. Hey, Christina. She can't whoop everyone. Someone is going to knock her lights out. Child, listen. They say her next fight gonna be real good because they from what I heard, the girl that she's about to fight kind of gave her a little, a little battle when they fought the last time. So I don't know. I'm gonna be tuned in. I'm gonna check that fight out. Not to say I'm rooting for her to lose. I'm not rooting for her. I want to see her win, y'all. But she just be doing the most. Like she need to sit down somewhere. She needs to sit down. Thank you, Miss Duncan. Thank you, my love. And thank you, Love Spice. Thank y'all for the support. Okay, so let's get to the next one, y'all. Never been the best in his field. Okay, let me get to the next one. Let's take this one down. Thank y'all for showing my little girl some love. All right, let's see. The next one would be my baby that made it back with the food. So Claressa put this up, y'all. She was posting things in her story or whatever. And this one says, let me see. Oh Lord, I think I skipped one. I did. This one says, so everyone knows, wait, hold on. So everyone knows how I get on this internet. I'll throw a MF or two. But Pat said, let him handle it. So I'm staying focused on my training because I make millions to fight. And that's you see, the fact that she can acknowledge that she make millions of dollars for her craft, and the fact that she knows she has millions of followers, but you entertain the foolishness. You entertain people who just be wanting a little bit of clout. Speaks volume. That is so distasteful to me, and like it's unnecessary. If you know you that girl, you would need to act like you're that girl. Because it sounds like she be trying to convince herself when she be, throwing out all them insults and saying this and saying that. It sounds like she be trying to convince herself, y'all. Because y'all know when a girl is that girl, she's that girl. She ain't got to do much talk here. It's going to speak for itself. So she put that up. And then let me see what they said in the comments. Neighbors, Claressa is convinced 50 Cent wants her clout. What y'all think? Well, I wouldn't think that because 50 got his own clout. That's another thing too. Like when people be trying to insinuate that somebody who is just as big, if not bigger than them, wants clout off of them, that is blasphemy. That is crazy. Why would he want or need your clout when he has his own? You got people who be wanting to troll with 50 just off the strength that they know they gonna get a little bit of clout off of him. You can leave it in the front. Leave it in the front. I'm gonna eat whenever I finish. Lupac, did you see that plate of food she made, Papoose? Y'all. Now, people was I'm trying not to be petty, y'all. Y'all you see how y'all do. Y'all be petty boots in them comments. But they was going in on that plate of food because, and let me say this, it didn't look like it was nasty. It didn't look like it was disgusting. It was first of all, I think, was it a slice of bread? It's like she just threw something on the plate to fill it up. That's what it gave to me. Like, let me cook this chicken breast over a little bit of rice, and let me add bread and some spinach to the plate to as a plate filler. That's what it gave, and he didn't even eat none of that. So I think that's more so where the jokes came from. Like, Like she just threw something up there that first of all, the bread and the spinach didn't even need any cooking. Like that was just a plate filler, literally. So that that was funny. I ain't gonna lie. That was funny. Like, let me throw this on here. And then you got Papoose talking about. I was see if I could find that clip, y'all. Papoose talking about, man, it's an 11. I told you. I already told you. It's like Ninja. If you don't quit lying, how was that supposed to be sounding? Oh, it was. I said chicken, chicken breast. I'm gonna go back. Somebody go look for that clip and send it to my email so we could pull it up. She was forced to have him tell her it was good. People were saying that he was lying. Like I ain't gonna lie, y'all. He don't help the situation. Let me say that. The faces he be making, it kind of gave like he was forced. Like that's what it gave to me. So I don't know. He be saying one thing out his mouth, but his face be saying something completely different. So that's probably why people be going in because that face be telling it all. I thought it was chicken breast too. I don't know. That's what I thought it was. All right, let me put up her next one, and then we're gonna try to find that video, y'all. We're gonna try to find it because it was funny. I ain't gonna lie. So she put up this one. This one says, let's see, but I still had questions. Okay. So let me go to it on my phone. She said, but I still had questions. Why this nut ASS MF for 5050 come bothering me? And the answer is the algorithm. It's sad to say that I've been viral for 40 days and 40 nights by just being me. No, I don't think it's by just being you. You go viral because of the things that you be doing and saying. It ain't just if it's that easy to go viral just by just being you, baby, everybody would be viral. That's the case. No, it's the things that come out of your mouth and the things that you do. Mainly the things you say. Mainly the things that come out of your mouth is what causes those viral moments. But I don't think 50 Cent need you to go viral because he stay viral just as much, if not more. So she then says, by just being me and people have started making fake AI videos, pictures, and narratives. Let me see. So they say, okay. Somebody said, I'm really trying not to be a bandwagonist towards her personality because she's excellent in her sport, but I swear, anytime she says something, I wonder about her intellect. That's true. I think that's everybody's sentiment when it comes to her. Like, are you thinking about the things that you're saying before you say them? That's what it be giving y'all. Like, is she really thinking it through before she actually says something out of her mouth? So the next one, let's see. The next one is Mo. All right, this one says, let's see, I'll end on this note. Let me go to it. She said, I'll end on this note. 50 need therapy. Ooh, child, you need it too. He can go around mad at the world or anybody successful because he got his heart broke. It happens, Ninja. Get the F over it. I don't think that's what it is. Okay? I don't know, y'all. Y'all think that's what it is? Y'all think 50 Cent be trolling people because he need therapy? Or he's just a troller? Like, 50 Cent been trolling people for years. So, maybe he just get a kick out of that. And it's not lasting. It's not something that lasts months at a time. Like, he be trolling. He say he do. You know what it is? He's a regular person in a celebrity's body. That's what it gives because trolling is not uncommon. People troll on a regular basis. The difference is he's actually a celebrity with millions of followers. So his trolling is like kind of amplified. Like it's extreme. It's on the next level because of his following. That's what it is to me. Please, yes, y'all hit the like. Thank you, Sierra. Y'all hit the like button for Pop. Really, you tell something. Really, you tell something is wrong with her. Just keeping it a bean for real, for real. She distracted herself with all of this mess. I think she got to fight next month. Yeah, and that's why 50 Cent said he was gonna leave her alone. We're gonna get to that too. She will get her heart broken soon, y'all. I said that early on. You a blind man could see that Papoose is not in that relationship for the right reason. And the reason, one of the main reasons why I think that is because think about it, y'all. 50, not 50. Papoose was with Remy Ma for what, 20 plus years, right? They around the same age, maybe 2 or 3 years difference, if that, right? We have never known Papoose to be with a younger woman. Not saying it ain't never happened. We have never seen, right? So for him to get out of a situation, a marriage, not even completely out of it, but with someone his age, they got grown kids, he got grown kids. And the fact that he got grown kids speaks to that narrative, speaks to the fact that he ain't really been with nobody 15, 16, 17 years younger than him. So that right there is a major red flag to me. And the fact that she keeps spewing how she wants a baby this year, I don't think he's gonna give her that. Papoose is smart. He's no dummy. I don't think he gonna give her no baby. I don't think he gonna give her no wedding. Now, speculations have ran when Claressa posted that ring on social media saying, I've been had a ring, da 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 da. First of all, that wasn't a flex. Having a ring, getting a ring from a man who's still in a marriage is not a flex. Let's say that. I would have kept that as a secret. Secondly, he's never came out and announced that either. So it's one of those situations where it's like everything comes from her and there's no validity on his end. It's no validation coming from him. Like he just let her do her one too, baby. But it kind of make it seem like, is she telling the truth? Is she being 100% honest? Because this man never validates nothing outside of them plates. That's it. The only thing he validates when it comes to her is those plates. But his face be saying something completely different than his mouth. Okay? But she put it out there that they were engaged. First of all, that right there screams mental instability, because ain't no way in hell I'ma tell the world I'm engaged to a man who's still in a marriage. Ain't no way in hell. One. Secondly, he's never validated that. He ain't never came out here and said, "Oh, I'm engaged to the love of my life." This man ain't never even said she was his girlfriend. I haven't heard it. I ain't saying he never said it, but I personally have not heard it. I did hear him say she's his best friend. And he has said, "Oh, the love of my life," but he always add, "This my best friend right here." Y'all know when ninjas start saying, putting women in that best friend characterization or category, that to me tells a different tune, screams a different tune. Don't listen, I'll be your best friend, but you need to put wife on front of that. Okay? This is my wife, this is my best friend. Not this is my best friend. Okay? No, we ain't finna do that. That man be blocking her kisses. So dude, that was embarrassing. That right there was embarrassing. Y'all, I know you can't tell me she wasn't pissed off when that clip went viral. You cannot tell me. And then because they was trying to say, look how she tried to play it off with the dry twerk. I said, Lord have mercy, because he got his heart broke. Okay, let me take this one down. I think I got two more to show y'all with these. You said I sent it to your wait, let me see. Hold on. It's just entertainment for 50 Cent. Yep, sure is. The nerve of her to talk about him getting his heart broke when she's about to go through the same thing. That statement is gonna come back up later when it happens. Yep. Pac, I sent it to you on Facebook. Didn't have your email off top. Okay, send it to my email, Tokyo. One of my mods, Sweet Queen, put my email in the chat, please, if you don't mind. Okay, if you see a lemon, you going to squeeze it, right? Yep. Then she called Remy his ex-wife, like, "Oh, is she cool?" Hey, Latoya. That is not no ex nothing, baby. They are still legally married. Period. Still legally married. All right, let me hold on. Oh, and then speaking of still legally married, that's another thing. Let me tell y'all this too, because I remember I was bringing up the text messages yesterday from whenever Remy first exposed Papoose and Claressa's situationship, right? So in those very same messages, I gotta go back and look at my receipts because I still have those messages. But in those very same messages, y'all, Remy was literally pleading with Papoose to go to the lawyer and sign the divorce papers. Remy wanted to divorce. Now, Remy filed for divorce first. I don't know how many people remember this. And she didn't put up no divorce papers on the internet, but she sent something to Papoose via text message and posted the text messages, and they was talking about it in text. And Papoose was lying and saying he spoke to the attorney, and Remy was saying, my attorney says she never heard from you. So those things were in text message that Remy put up, right? And I personally thinking, well, this is what I thought at the time. I thought that the reason why he wasn't signing those papers is because he wanted money. He wanted some of her money. He feels like, he's entitled to a little percentage because they was together a long time and they did business together. I don't know if Pat was her manager. I'm not sure. He probably was at one point. I don't know for certain, but Pat wanted that money on, baby. He wanted a little coin. That's what I initially thought when that came out a little over a year ago, right? But she definitely filed first. Remy filed first, and then Papoose, and that's why Remy exposed Claressa and Papoose situationship to force him to move out and sign the papers, right? So then Papoose then comes with the video. I want to say the next day or maybe the same day later on, the next day, one of the two, stating that he drew up divorce papers or whatever. You know how you can go on certain websites and pay a couple $100 to get a little quick divorce, the divorce papers or whatever. So I think Papoose then did that and started saying Remy needed to sign. But Remy had been saying that for the longest. Sign the paper, sign the paper, sign the paper. So I don't know what's going on with the divorce as of 2026, January 2026. But if I was Claressa, you should be questioning that. No divorce takes that long. They don't have no assets like that. From what I understand. Yes, they do have a child together, but they've been separated for about 2 years now, y'all. So ain't no way. It's not like they got yachts and vehicles and houses and all of these different things to separate, which that still don't even take. The only time a divorce takes a long time is when they going back and forth with motions. This attorney filing that motion, this attorney filing that motion. That's when divorces are drawn out. But the fact that these people ain't even been to court for the divorce, they ain't even been to an initial court date yet. That speaks major volumes. Remy say she didn't want nothing from Pap. She don't even want no child support. Pap was the one saying, oh, well, I feel like I deserve this and this and that. Remy say she don't want nothing. Y'all know that's very rare for a woman to not want anything whenever they have a child with a man. Because, baby, I don't care how rich I am, you going to help me with these kids. Okay? We made them together. You're going to help. You're going to do your part. Period. Ain't no way in hell. You say Remy didn't want any child, none at all. She did not want no child support. She said that publicly and in text message that she did not want anything from him. She just wanted to be freed from the marriage. That's it. That's literally the easiest divorce, uncontested. Like, that's so easy, y'all. So what's the problem? Nobody can answer that question. What is the problem? What is the holdup? And that's what Claressa needs to be asking her man. Because it ain't that difficult. If he's still telling her, oh, it takes time, baby, time didn't pass. Hold on, y'all. Let me call Ham to warm my coffee. All right, my bad, y'all. Hey, Miss Deborah. The withdrew divorce. Well, the you say, well, you meant they withdrew the divorce. That's what I heard. So I'm like, what the heck? Let's hold on, y'all. Let's chat GPT it and see what's going on with it. Pam come ask me for my food. How you asking me for my food? And I bought you some food and I didn't even eat yet. Pam is so greedy, y'all. Y'all little niece is so greedy. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let's pull it up in chat GPT and see what it says about the divorce situation. Hold on. Let me see. What is going y'all want me to get the little thing like what 2K got the little voice chat GPT. So when we need to ask a question or whatever, I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into that and get that in my system on my computer or whatever. And then yeah, I think we can add that and we're gonna figure out a name for her. Anna Mae Bullock just wanted her name, Tina Turner, nothing else. Papoose will go back to Remy in a second. She already said every time she calls Pap, he shows up. She one call from a breakup any day. And I believe that. And I believe that. Let me tell y'all why I believe that. Which I kind of told y'all yesterday. Look how he showed up on Christmas. He was with Remy for Christmas. Yes, he was with his other family too. But the fact that Claressa was by herself for Christmas and this man was at Daniel's Leather holding Remy's purse while she tried on fur jacket speaks volumes. I would be pissed off if I get on the internet and see she didn't see him until Mr. Daniel posted a picture of him and Pap, and Daniel had on the same sweater that he had on in Remy's video. And that's how people put two and two together. Okay. So I do believe Pap drops everything for Remy. I believe that. She could just call him because that was his best friend for real. Keep that in mind, y'all. You know, he calling Claressa his best friend now, but Remy was his best friend for 20 plus years. So they got a lot of history. And you can't erase history. Like you just cannot. Okay, Tokyo, I'm gonna check it. Give me a few. Let me see what is going on with Remy. Let's see, hold on. And Papoose's divorce situation. Hold on, y'all. Divorce situation. Let's see what Chat GPT say about it. It says, here's the current situation with Remy Ma and Papoose divorce drama. It's been unfolding in very public ways and involves social media claims, legal filings, and new relationships. All right, let's go down. It says, one, they are separated and the divorce is pending. The pair, once seen as one of hip hop's strongest couples, officially separated in late 2024, and Papoose filed for divorce in May 2025, citing irreconcilable differences. I don't know why they putting it. Because Remy filed first, y'all. She filed first, but she allowed Papoose to then file himself. So we can't erase that. We can't erase the fact that she did file first. He literally validated that in the text messages with her. Because he lied and told her he spoke to her lawyer, and Remy said, my lawyer said she never heard from you. So she definitely filed for it first. So then it says, number two, public accusations have fueled the drama. The breakup has been very public. Both Remy Ma and Papoose have aired grievances online and in interviews. Remy posted screenshots of text messages involving Papoose and boxer Claressa Shields, implying inappropriate contact, which sparked major controversy. Papoose responded by calling Remy a narcissist and claiming she cheated repeatedly and said he has requested a divorce multiple times. So, and that's my thing. If he requested a divorce multiple times, why was he still sleeping on Remy's couch? She literally showed a video of that. She showed all his bags was packed, y'all. And here's the kicker. When he was in Africa, Remy showed text messages of him messaging Remy while he was in Africa saying he didn't have nothing to wear and this and that. And Remy texts him back saying, well, all your clothes are literally packed. You just gotta come pick them up. He was even dragging his feet to go get his clothes from her house. She showed the video. She had all his clothes in nice clear bags sitting in the garage. All he had to do was go pick his stuff up, y'all. That's it. That's it. That's all. So that showed me that he didn't want to. Okay? That man was not trying to leave that woman. Thank you, Tootie. Close the door. Okay. All right. So it then says, cheating rumors and claims. Remy Ma accused Papoose of involvement with Claressa Shields, though later statements from Papoose and Shields in interviews have suggested they are moving past the speculation and focusing on their lives independently. Papoose has denied long-standing cheating rumors and argued that what happened has been exaggerated, saying they were simply moving forward. Number 4, new relationships and personal lives. Papoose has been seen publicly with Claressa Shields for some time, and they've spoken about their future together, separate from his marriage to Remy. Remy Ma's own dating life, including a public connection with rapper Easy the Block Captain, has also been a part of the saga. Then it said, what's actually happening right now? There is no finalized divorce yet. It's a legal process that can take time. Over 2 years, though? Okay. Both sides have made public statements and accusations, which means a lot of the narrative is coming out on social media rather than through court filings. Facts. And that's what counts. It don't count on social media. It counts in the court. So it then says rumors and reports, including about cheating or third parties, remain unverified in court, even if widely discussed online. According to the most recent interviews, and here's the thing too, y'all. Here's the thing. Here's where it gets really interesting. Because y'all know when Papoose spoke on Remy cheating on him with Easy the Block Captain, Remy also made allegations about Papoose cheating on her in the past, right? Now, mind you, she didn't put out no receipts on social media, but I'm pretty sure that if they go to court and Papoose tries to come with that infidelity card on Remy Ma's part for spousal support, guess what? You cannot tell me that Remy don't have some type of proof to show when they go to court. That if she, caught him doing something or, whatever, she gonna have some type of proof, baby. Because I remember her saying that Papoose was still messing with his baby mamas when she was in jail, and they were married when she was in jail. She said when she got out of jail, she had to fight one of the baby mamas. So, and she said she seen the messages between him and the baby mama, and that's what caused the fight. So I'm pretty sure it's other stuff too. This is why I don't never believe, people show you what they want to show you on social media, but I never just believe that perfect image. When people portray that perfect image, the perfect marriage and the we couple goals and da-da-da-da, I don't never believe that. Because people will only show you what they want you to see. Take, for instance, that story that I'm covering later. That's a prime example. And I ain't even going to get to it because we're going to talk about it later. But, yeah, y'all, like, you can't believe everything that you see on the internet because looks can be deceiving, okay? So, I don't know. And that's nothing against Pap, but you can't make me believe that a man was faithful to a woman for 7-8 years while she was in jail and he did never do anything. I'm sorry. That man got too many baby mamas, okay? That is too hard to believe. Period. So, and Remy also made claims of some lady at the Tune Court place where Papoose was working that they had something going on. If y'all watch Tasha K on TashaKLive.com, Tasha K didn't, put out a few little receipts over there too about some women that came forth saying stuff. It's a whole lot, y'all. It's a whole lot, y'all. That's a whole nother deep dive. So then it says, let me see, hold on. Bottom line, their relationship as a couple is effectively over with a divorce underway and both individuals publicly moving on, but they're still back and forth online, and many of the salacious details come from social media posts and interviews rather than official legal documents. The story continues to evolve, which Chat GPT ain't really tell us shit because we want to know about the actual divorce. Like, did they pull it? Did they withdraw the divorce? What's going on with that? I'm gonna have to do a little more research, y'all, to see what's going on with that because I want to know. I want to know, is the divorce still underway? Did they actually pull it? Because a few people been saying that that divorce ain't even in public records no more. So I want to know what's going on with that. And you know what's interesting too, y'all? So take for instance, Papoose and Claressa did that Breakfast Club interview, right? And a few things. Now, mind you, Papoose was trying everything in his power to not speak negatively on Remy. Claressa was saying a few little things, a few little subliminal things, right? But Papoose was trying everything in his power not to say nothing negatively about Remy. He just kept saying over and over, I wish her the best. You know, we co-parenting, that's the mother of my child. And I wish her the best. He just kept saying that, right? So next thing you know, he's in Daniel's leather with Remy Ma for Christmas. So that was real, real fishy to me. I was like, what the hell we got going on here? Like he coat shopping with her, and he just did that interview, that Breakfast Club interview with Claressa, where they kept bringing Remy up. Because you know, when you think about it, it's kind of like one of those situations where there's no Papoose without Remy, and there's no Remy without Papoose because they had so much history. It's like you gotta bring up the other party when you talk about them because it's too much history. You know, Papoose was creeping and being sneaky. Hell, he looked sneaky in his now public relationship. Yep, he do. Tupac, are you talking about when they were on the Breakfast Club? She talked. Yep, sure am. She was doing a little too much, and that's why Papoose kept cutting her off. If y'all notice, she was in the middle of saying, well, she was like, I got 20 something world title ships. What I look like playing second to any female, da 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 da. And Papoose said, bars on wheels, and he jumped right in and cut her clean off of her statement. I said, child, that's what happens when you have a 17, 18-year relationship. I mean, age difference in a relationship. It gives father daughter. That's what it gives to me. Because Papoose goddamn got kids her age, baby. That's crazy. Pop and Chad, you gotta get back in the algorithm. I'm not getting your notifications when you start. But you know what? I'm getting back in the algorithm. Because like I said, my live that I did yesterday is over 10,000 views already, y'all. So Pop get back in the algorithm, baby. But as far as the notifications is concerned, y'all wasn't getting them before I. That's a YouTube issue, y'all. Y'all, so many people wasn't getting my notifications even before. So I don't think that has anything to do with the time that I took off because it was like that before I took off too. So hey Tyrese, hey Tawania. It was that look on her face. You mean this look? Hold on. I got that look. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all because I had put it on my thumbnail. The other one. I put it on the thumbnail from yesterday. Wait, where's that picture? Here you go. Hold on, I'm about to I'm about to show y'all. Let me send it to my email. All right, come on. Claressa. All right. Hopefully it don't take forever to send, y'all. All right, let's see. Let me take this one down. I thought I had another one too. Let's see. Y'all crazy, bro. Let me see. You say okay, I read that one. You can never make me believe that man didn't cheat on her when she was locked up all exactly 8 years. 8 years, really? That man had all those baby mom. No, ain't no way in hell he didn't do something, y'all. I can't. That's too hard to believe. That is too hard to believe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And you know what, too, y'all? Let me show y'all something. Cause I was showing this to my sister. Cause my sister, we was talking about the Claressa Shields, my real sister, one of my real life sisters. For, I want to say for, was it Christmas or Thanksgiving? It was Christmas, New Year. My bad. It was New Year. We was at my mom, and we was sitting on the sofa, and we was talking about Claressa Shields and the Papoose and the Remy situation. And I was like, because she was like, Claressa keep making a fool of herself in, on social media, blase, blase. So we going into details and this and that. And I was like, sis, I say, did you hear? Because I say, this is one of the things that made me believe Remy when Remy said that Papoose had been cheating, right? If y'all remember, let me pull it up. Let me see. Let me go to ChatGPT. Lyrics. Hold up, y'all. I'm about to show y'all stuff. Lyrics to Mary J. featuring Remy Ma. Damn. I hate this phone. I gotta give me another phone, y'all. Remy Ma. Is it good? Good girl gone? Is it gone? Gone forever? Gone forever. I'm about to blow y'all mind. Hold on. Watch. Lyrics to Mary J. So Mary J. put out a song in 2021, y'all. 20? Wait, sorry, I can't provide the lyrics to the song, but I can. No, I need the lyrics. Hold on. Let me damn it. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna have to go to Google. Okay. Lyrics. Mary J. featuring Remy Ma. Mary J. featuring Remy Ma. Gone Forever. Lyrics. I'm about to show y'all something, y'all. I'm about to make y'all a believer. So I need to know exactly when it came out. It say 2022, but when I had looked up something else, it showed that the song they started working on this song in 2021, right? So Remy and not Remy and Papoose, Remy and Easy the Block Captain started dealing with each other. What, mid 2022, late 2022, something along those lines, y'all, or maybe even 2023, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was no, not Keisha Cole. I pulled it up. I know exactly what I'm talking about because I love this, one of my favorite songs. So Remy and Easy the Block Captain started dealing. Let me make sure. Let me get the exact date because I wanna be accurate with what I'm telling y'all. Hold on. Let's see. When did Remy and Easy start dating? Because Papoose said 2023, if I'm not mistaken. So it says Remy Ma and Easy the Block Captain relationship sparked rumors around 2022, intensified in 2023 during rap battles where their affair was exposed publicly and was later confirmed by Remy herself in 2025 after her separation from Papoose. Though their connection deepened in late 2024 with her becoming his manager. 2022, it was whispered. It wasn't confirmed. People was, y'all know how to be talking on social media, right? 2023 is when the affair became public during rap battles, with Easy and Remy being shamed for their connection and Papoose reportedly getting to a physical altercation with Easy. Now, I remember both Remy and Papoose saying that Remy started dealing with him in 2023. I'm going to find those receipts, y'all. But this song came out in 2022. But I think I could have sworn it came out in 2020. I'm gonna find out for sure. But peep the lyrics. This is where I'm going. So this is Mary J's song, Gone Forever, and Remy Ma did a feature on it. I wish I could play the video and show y'all. That song goes so hard. Let me find Remy Ma verse. Hold on. Hold up, hold up. So this is Remy Ma's verse right here. It says, let me see. The baby gonna do it. Now you gotta do okay. Remy Ma verse is, you did me wrong. When a good girl's gone, she gone forever. When a real B leave, you gonna wish you never met her. And I'm a real B. Don't make them like me no more. Before I share my bed, I'll sleep on floors, right? I told you I'm a wife. I can't be your whore. We different prices. I don't go for what she go for. Please keep your keys. I'm changing all these locks. About to find a new ninja and give him all this box. Trying to bring me down. I give him all this top. See, I got some money, boo. I do what I want to do. Listen, that's how she said in the song, y'all. And I've been 100 proof. You turn me into a dog. I'm barking woof. Now I'm gone ninja poof. So that's the lyrics, y'all, to the song. So even when I showed this to my sister, she was like, "Oh wow, I get it. Like I get what you're saying. They've been having issues in that marriage." Okay, that's what I took from this song because this song was in the works back in 2021. It came out in 2022, right? I was trying. You heard me, girl. Let me try a little bit. I can sing a little bit, but I don't know about rap. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna go a little slower so y'all can understand. So she said, you did me wrong. When a good girl gone, she gone forever. When a real B leave, you gonna wish you never met her. And I'm a real B. Don't make them like me no more. Before I share my bed, I'll sleep on floor. This is Remy's lyrics, y'all. Before I share my bed, I'll sleep on floors. Then she said, I told you I'm a wife. I can't be your whore. We different prices. I don't go for what she go for. Please keep your keys. I'm changing all these locks. About to find a new ninja. Give him all this box. Trying to bring me down. I give him all this top. See, I got some money, but I do what I want to do. Listen. Y'all, so that is the lyrics to that song. When I heard this song, and I didn't hear this song until after everything was going on with Claressa. And I was like, hold on. And then people went back to the comments on this song saying in the comments, Remy been trying to tell us that something was going on. Think about it. Why would this lady reference her being a wife, which she was, and literally say in these lyrics, before I share my bed, I'll sleep on floors. I told you I'm a wife. I can't be your whore. We different prices. I don't go for what she go for. Please keep your keys. I'm changing all these locks. About to find a new ninja. Give him all this box. Okay? Trying to bring me down. I give him all this top. See, I got some money, boo. I do what I want to do. So y'all, make sure y'all go listen to that song. It's called Gone Forever by Mary J. Blige featuring Remy Ma. Matter of fact, if you follow Remy on Instagram, if you scroll down, Remy actually posted the clip back in maybe 2023, I think, of this song, of her feature. She posted the clip. Yeah, it came out like 3 years ago. Yep. So no, it came out before 3 years. It say 2022 on here, but I remember them saying they started working on it in 2021, right? But the song didn't actually come out till 2022, y'all. That's when the song came out. So that's why I was like, hold up. Remy said all of this in 2022. Her and Pap was still all on red carpets and, just making it look good for social media. That's why I say you never know what was going on in these people's houses. And that's why I was like, whenever they start saying, oh, she cheated with Easy, think about it, y'all. If Remy was that bad and she just, dogging Papoose out, why was this man still sleeping on that couch? If he got so much, right? Because they were saying he got money, this and that, ain't no man gonna sit there and take something like that. I personally think they both did they ish, and this is where I be fair. But social media ain't being fair. They putting it all on Remy. I personally believe they both did they 1-2 in that marriage, and that's why he was willing to stick around and work it out because they both did they shat. Okay, that's what I feel for his daughter. I don't know. I can't even say for his daughter because think about that. That's dysfunction in itself. Y'all know I speak on that all the time when I say don't stay in no household for the kid. If that marriage is toxic, if it's not working, if all y'all doing is fussing, how is that helping the kid? Because that child is exposed to that. That baby seeing her daddy sleeping on the sofa. She's seeing the arguments, the fights, the fusses. So that's kind of conflicting to say, oh, I only stayed for my child. I don't think that's true, y'all. I don't think Papoose stayed and slept on that sofa for the sake of that baby because why? Why would you do that? That ain't like he wasn't gonna never see his child again. So that's weird to me, y'all. What you want to? Hold on, y'all. You say Ren been cheating. They said she was sleeping with Matt Hofer too. But did they prove that though? Because y'all know I don't just go off of hearsay. Social media say a lot. Was there any proof to back that up? Because to be honest, I'm only hearing that from you. I never heard that before. Tyrese, I ain't never heard that. Like, never heard that on. And I'm gonna be fair. Like, if this proved that she was actually cheating with multiple people, and y'all got the receipts to prove that, send it to me. Because I have no problem with being fair when it comes to these people. So I don't know them in real life. Okay, I do not know these people in real life. Hey Octavia, hey Mila, you say, hey Lupac Papoose clearly does not even like Claressa. It's a money grab, but he's playing it longer so he doesn't look he doesn't look like what he is in the end. I believe that too. I honestly believe that this man don't want that girl for real, y'all. And you know what one of the biggest red flags of that situation is the fact that this man is like 17, 18 years older than her. That's like I don't know. I just child. I hope and pray that he ain't. Because I think that's gonna send her over because she already is not all the way there, allegedly. Um, I hope and pray he's in it for the right reason. I really do. I really do pray that he is in it for the right reasons, but I don't think he is. I'm sorry. Like it don't give that. It don't give what they be trying to make it give on social media. It don't give black love. It don't, y'all. It don't. Listen to her verse on Keisha Cole's song "Called You." Okay, what year did that come out, Scorpio? If Pap was as good as he tries to portray, Remy wouldn't have stepped out. Women just saying, don't cheat on a good man. Women just saying, don't cheat on a good man. She can get fed up. Yup. I believe that too. Hey, Miss J. Jones. Hey, my love. Hey, Miss Annette. Hey, Rakita. I believe that too. Like, if that, I don't think if he was that, and I do think they had periods in their marriage where, they had good times, they had bad times, because we all know marriages are not perfect. They're not perfect, but I don't believe, if I must say Remy cheated, I gotta say Pap cheated too. I got to. So I don't know, y'all. I just don't believe, and that's just my belief. That's my opinion. I don't personally believe that that man was faithful to her for no 8 years while she was in jail. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. Like, that's hard to believe. That is hard to believe. And let me see. It's on Mary Good Morning Gorgeous Deluxe album. I love that song. I doubt it was just for his daughter when Remy don't give him problems about seeing his daughter. She don't. They still do stuff together. That's the crazy part. Like, they literally do stuff together. Y'all know if Remy was giving this man issues with seeing that child, I don't think that he wouldn't put that on the internet. I honestly believe people, because Papoose, if y'all notice, Papoose posts little reminisce all over his Instagram. Like, he always have his child, so I don't think that that's the issue. I think that man was sleeping on that sofa. because notice he didn't go public with Claressa. That man was sleeping on that sofa because he wanted to be there. He wanted his marriage to work. Because it was even said that him and Remy had went to they had went somewhere. Basically, they was faking it in the end, y'all. They was still pretending like to be this happy married couple or whatever, this happily married family couple, whatever you want to call it. And they had went to, I think it was a Fat Joe event or one of those guys that Remy considered her brother. I think it was Fat Joe. And it's a viral clip. I'm gonna see if I can find it where Papoose was somebody was asking him to take a picture, and Remy Papoose like tried to get close to Remy, and Remy pushed away from him. She pushed away, and you could see it all over her face, y'all. Like she was, it gave like she was disgusted with him, like she just was over it. And if y'all notice, this is the validation right here. When Papoose came out, when him and Remy was going back and forth on social media, Papoose said on one of those live streams, it's still up on his Instagram, on his YouTube, my bad, on his YouTube and Instagram, actually. He said on one of those lives that they were literally trying to make it work in the end, but it just didn't work. Like they was trying to make it work, but she was checked out. That woman was checked out, baby. So I don't know, child. I don't know. Hey, Miss Angela B. Let me see. I doubt it was. Okay, I read that. That man ready to go home. Rumor is Remy pulled the paperwork. That's what the streets saying. The streets are saying that she pulled that divorce. And if y'all notice, either the block captain ain't been around. Like, yeah, he ain't been around behind the scenes. Well, he could be around behind the scenes, but it hasn't been any talk about either the block captain. But I personally believe, and this is just my opinion, if Remy tell that man to come on back home, that man is coming on back home. He ain't even gonna flinch. He, he, he gonna leave that key under the floor mat at Claressa house. Okay, that man gonna meet his wife and his daughter and pick up like nothing happened because they still married. Like, and that's what you gotta expect. Now you could hope for something different, but when you dealing with a man who's still legally married, at any given moment, that man could just go back to his wife. Now, morally, it's wrong, but it's also morally wrong to be with a married man. This is why when you are in the known of somebody being still legally married, you force them to get that divorce before you deal with them, because now you are 100% invested, and for all we know, like I said, that man could just leave and go back and meet his wife. And then you looking crazy. And a lot of people, to be honest, if Pap was to just leave and go back and meet Remy, if Remy say come home, it ain't gonna be a whole lot of people that's gonna be on Claressa's side. A lot of people gonna be saying, "We told you so. We told you that was a married man. We told you to find somebody else." At least with the last guy, the Tony guy, at least that was actually her man, her fiance. Now they say he was cheating on her, left and right, but at least that was her man. Um, I don't know, y'all. We'll see what happens though. Pap is still in love with me. You can see it. Um, Pap was cheating while Remy was in jail because she told it. If you look at her hand, she put her ring on. Now I don't know if she was just being funny. Oh, she did. I'm gonna have to go see because I follow her on Instagram. Hey Miss Judith, same to you, my love. Definitely after that food she fed him. Listen, y'all. Y'all know. Wait, let me see. Okay, I need a I want to try to find that video. I thought I had it though. Let me look on my YouTube. I could have sworn I had the video. It might be in my history. Let's see. Hold up, y'all. What you want, Tootie? Okay. Well, that's what she said. You can't force her to do your hair today. That damn ham, bruh. Ham said she want her hair done now. She ain't playing. But her little stylist says she can't do it till tomorrow, and she go back to school tomorrow. So she got to wait till I'm gonna have to comb it. She got to wait till she get out of school to get her braid. I'm trying to find it, y'all. Hold up, let's see. You because I just seen a video of him eating that food. He was eating that food, and child, he did not look like he yeah. His face said something different. We just gonna say that. Let me see if I can find it before we get off this live, because we got the other live later, y'all. Got the other live in a little bit, champ. Where is it? Papoose. Ignores. Okay, that's not it. Hold up, y'all. I don't see it. I could have passed it up too. Make them like, before I share my bed, I'll sleep on the floor. Oh shoot, I can't find it, y'all. I cannot find it. I think somebody sent it to me, but it gotta be sent through my email because I don't have my messenger up. So we'll play it next time. We'll just play it next time I go live about, because we're gonna be doing a lot of Claressa and Papoose content, y'all, because it's very viral. She stay viral, so if people want to hear about her for some reason. If I leave my Scorpio twin alone, we always get what we want. She do. She just said, man. She gonna be all right with her little cute little ponytail. I'm gonna do her, and I'm gonna fix her little baby hair like I always do, and put her bow on down. And then she get her braids tomorrow. Pam just thinks she can get whatever she want whenever she want, but sometimes it don't work like that. Like she says, she can't do your hair till tomorrow, child. If Ham and my baby not alike, she got her hair done this morning and wouldn't rest until the braider says she can do it today. Listen, she don't care. Ham do not consider nothing else. Like it is all about her. That's just how she is. But anyways, y'all, we're gonna end this one here because I know I had spoke on that earlier, Miss Renee. She did make a post on her community wall, y'all. For anybody that was wondering about Auntie Pimo, she did make a post on her community wall, so y'all can go to her page and check it out. She updated her supporters. But I'm gonna end this one here because, like I said, we will be coming back at 6:45 with another one. So make sure y'all join me back at 6:45 p.m. Central Time. We will be discussing the Tyrone Davis situation. Now that's some interesting content right there. I'm intrigued. I'm gonna follow that story, y'all, because I want to see what happens with that. Because the family is kind of pointing at the wife. Well, some people saying it wasn't his wife. Some people saying it was his wife. I don't know. But the family is pointing fingers at her because they say she done gave multiple conflicting stories. So make sure y'all meet me back here at 6:45 p.m. Central Time. Y'all should need a notification because I'm telling y'all now. Okay, I'll go over. The thumbnail is already up, y'all, so y'all can go over to my page and hit notification or notify me on the actual live because it's already up. But I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'm gonna go eat my food and I'll be back here at 6:45. Thank y'all so much for supporting this live stream. Let's see if this one do what yesterday's live did. Like I say, my live yesterday is over 10,000 views already. I said, oh shoot. So we'll see what happens. But even if this one don't do as great as that one, we're gonna keep going because we still gotta work our way into that Claressa algorithm, y'all. But anyways, I love y'all. And I will see you guys in a little bit. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, you tuned in to Luke Hawk, baby. She don't follow trends. She follow facts. Receipts ready. Energy heavy. Let's go. Let's go. L-U-P-A-C. Baby, don't play. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth. Got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E. Yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-E-N-T. Bring in truth to the streets. Go. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerator. Raiders. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survivor. Snakes don't make it out alive. L-U-P-A-C, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury. She deliver with that heat. You won't clap, but she got truth. No sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real. This Lupac baby, capiche? They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lupac don't just react. She the code what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined. Got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne. L-U-P-A-C. Baby, don't bend. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth. Got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E. Yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-D-E-T. Bringing truth to the streets. L-U-A-C. Baby, don't bend. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. L-U-A-C. Baby, don't be. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. This ain't gossip, this ain't rumors. This is real talk, backed by real proof. Welcome to Lupac, baby, where every video got purpose.